Register your child today.
We are continuing our journey to the TVFCU Idea Leap grant giveaway that'll be taking place later this spring in the month of May, where they're giving away a lot of money to area businesses in the North Ocoee region, Northwest Georgia, and as well as right here in Chattanooga. So we're having a chance to be a part of the Ocoee-Bradley County part of it, as well as North Georgia. So this morning it's up to Visionary Motorsports, where old Broncos and other classic cars get brought back to life.
If you have ever had a dream car, then this might be your dream place. We are at Visionary Motorsports and Fabrication, talking with Bobby and Katie McGrath. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
And congratulations, you're on the road to the Idea Leap grant with TVFCU.
It's exciting, yeah.
You're a big cheerleader. You are so excited about this opportunity. Well, we pulled up today. We're in McDonald's this morning, and Katie was at the top of their driveway. It's kind of a long gravel path that gets you here. You were almost coming off the ground. You were so excited for this opportunity.
Yes.
You get excited though, Bobby, because I was asking you to kind of explain to me all that you do here. And you said, we just kind of make people happy.
Yep.
That's what you do.
Yep. We just try to help people out and get them, get their dream car running and working and enjoyable.
So we're kind of coming to you at a good time because you're in Broncos season right now. There's an event coming up in Townsend, I guess, and a lot of people are bringing their cars to you to get ready for this.
Yes. So every year, a couple months before the event, a lot of Broncos show up and then we just get them ready to go. So they're like, oh, it doesn't drive like it used to last year. So we kind of go through them. We'll have a truck come in later this week that we're just going to do like a front to rear check on it. Because he'll be driving it from Chattanooga up to Townsend, and then it's kind of a half-week event.
Yeah.
I think last year there was over 1,000 Broncos at this event.
And you've had your hand on a lot of them.
Yeah, I think last year our group of friends probably took like 15.
So let's talk a little bit about the Bronco, because two things I want to mention. One, not talk about it long, but behind me in this area that you're wanting to add on to is a Bronco that gets even you excited because there are only like 1,000 of them in the whole country. Is that right?
That's right, yeah. So it's a early production Bronco, and there's a lot of weird history about it, but basically Bud Coachworks actually built these trucks before Ford did. So this happens to be a early production Bud body.
You do work on all types of cars. You kind of let people's dreams come true through the work that you do. But for you, it all started with your own Bronco.
That's correct. Yeah. Yep. I had a Bronco, and I actually ended up, we do a lot of off-road driving and stuff like that. And so I actually took the whole body and I narrowed the body 8 inches so it was skinnier the whole length. And then I needed a roll cage for it. And no one makes custom skinny roll cages for trucks. So I bought a tube bender and I decided to build my own cage, and that started this whole thing.
So the Visionary is a big part of the name, the key part of the name, Katie, because you said very often people come to you and they say, look, I've got this car, or I'm looking for a certain type of car, but I don't know how to achieve my dream.
That's right. And that's where we're Visionary Motorsports, because we can see things that don't exist yet. And we spend time talking to our customers and finding out exactly what their dream is and how they want to use their vehicle, what they want it to look like. And then we can bring that dream to life. So where they've just been, I've got this old car, my grandpa gave it to me, and I really wish I could use it for taking my kids to ice cream, or I want to take it to shows, or I want to drive off-road. Whatever the customer wants, we're able to make those dreams come true. Kind of like you see Rust, we see race car.
I love it. Now this truck behind us, this Bronco, has been in a family for decades, right?
Yeah, it's a 69 and it's been in their family basically its whole life. It was actually a farm truck for a long time. And when it got here, it's a little disgusting, but when it got here, it still had like cow poop in it from where it sat in the barn. And so,
but you're going to give it new life.
That's right, yeah. So there was some rust in this truck, so we've replaced the rust, and then it's going to go and get a little bit of paint done to it.
So are people ever surprised to see what you can do with something? Do they bring to you kind of a bag of bones, they think, and they're amazed at what you can transform it into?
Yeah, us and other restoration shops. I mean, it's pretty impressive what guys can do with an old vehicle and then completely change it.
How long will it take you to do a project like that?
It really depends on how in depth it is. A lot of it is like in this world, you end up buying a lot of parts to replace them, and sometimes parts just aren't available. So there is a time lapse in kind of waiting for parts to come. A lot of the restorations aren't very inexpensive, so there's that side of it. So a lot of people don't want to build it in a month or two.
Right.
They're like, let's take a little bit of time to do this.
It's a years-long
Yeah,
project.
yeah, kind of do that.
Now, you were telling me, Katie, that a lot of people enjoy, like you did once upon a time, having their hands on their own car, but then they reach a point where they can't finish the project. Y'all step in there too.
That's exactly right. Like, we can take the car from wherever it is to wherever you want it to be, whether that's just the final little bit of wiring that you just want to make sure is absolutely correct. We can do that. Or we've actually had people show up with just a trailer load of parts. Like, I've ordered all these parts and I just want this truck to run, and we start from really wherever they are in their project. We specialize in project completion, and we get those projects done and on the road so that people can enjoy them.
So when they call you, they talk to you first, and then you kind of pass them along to Bobby once you know more what they're looking for?
No, usually they actually just call Bobby first.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll call me, and then a lot of times I'll actually just drive to wherever they are before we even have the car brought over.
Really?
So yeah, I'll go, and there's been many a conversation that, we'll talk and discuss everything, and then they'll either want to do the project or not want to do the project. I mean, some people just, once reality hits, they decide,
Sure.
this may not be something I want to do for the next couple of years.
Not all dreams can come true.
That's right.
What's
that's
the coolest car you ever worked on?
So the coolest one was a 1930 Ford Model A, and it is basically about as high as your waist. So it's a chop top, rat rod-ish build, as they call it, which means it's not shiny or pretty or any of that. But we kind of went over the top of that car, and so there's a lot of creative hours in that car. So there's like nothing, we couldn't buy anything that fit the car because of how it was designed. So everything was all fabricated.
No. Do you still have the Bronco you worked on first?
I do, actually. I bought that truck when I was 13. So I've had it for 30 years.
Are you still driving it?
I do, yeah. It's in over in the barn, just hanging out, waiting for its next adventure.
That is very awesome. So I know you're excited about this journey to the Idea Leap grant. We wish you the best of luck. If people are watching and they think, okay, they're the ones I've been looking for, should they call you, go on your website, make an appointment? What's the best thing to do?
The best thing is just call me.
Okay.
I'm pretty down to earth. Just give me a call. Send emails. She'll deal with emails, and then I'll just end up calling you anyway.
You are pretty down to
So that's how that works.
It just makes the full circle.
That's
Visionary Motorsports in McDonald. There's their phone number and their website. And best of luck to you. Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
If you have a banking need, whether it's for a small business idea of your own, a mortgage or car loan, even a savings account for a new baby, TVFCU would love to help you. Online or in person, they're there to help. Learn more at tvfcu.com.
If you've been in an accident with any of these types of vehicles, the time to act is now. Wedemark Keith has been holding truck drivers and their insurance companies accountable for years. It's more to us. It's personal.
Increasing power to 10x.